such a time as this.
And welcome back to For Such a Time as This, the place where there is no such thing. There is no such thing as a silent witness. Would like to start out, as always, with the text. John 1:1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. The Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. And all things were made through him, and without him was not anything made that was made. Whenever you get off on who Jesus is, heresy follows immediately and everything after. I want to alert everyone to a man by the name of James Cone. If you have not heard of him or know who he is, born in 1938, he died in 2018. He is one of the authors of Black Liberation Theology. If you can see here, his books includes A Black Theology of Liberation, A Cross in the Lynching Tree, Black Theology, Black Power. He is quoted by pretty much every black, quote-unquote, liberal theologian, even to this day. Contemporaries of King and X, James Baldwin. He studied Karl Barth. That should tell you everything you need to know about him. He is the chief theologian by which many of the African American churches are influenced by, which lets you know black theology. I don't understand why theology is black anyway. But anyway, here's a clip. I ran across him just recently. He's speaking, he's preaching about King, whom he knew and was influenced by. And he's somehow communicating that King, Martin Luther King, was smarter than Jesus. Listen.
King was clear. Nobody could turn him around. Everybody was trying to give him all kinds of reasons why he shouldn't come out on the war in Vietnam and why he shouldn't have no poor people's. Look at all the confusion that was going on and et cetera, et cetera. King said, one with God is the majority. One. And he didn't care who opposed him. His daddy opposed him. He didn't care. His mama opposed him. He didn't care. When you see the gospel, you know Jesus was not an intellectual. He probably couldn't have understood Hegel. No, he couldn't have understood Hegel. You know he couldn't. Jesus was a peasant. A Galilean peasant. He didn't have no PhD. But he was God's truth. You follow what I mean? Don't let him confuse you.
No, I don't understand what you mean. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was. The Word was God. People should now understand why it hurts me to say this. People now understand why the African American church, the churches in predominantly African American communities, why they're so weak when it comes to theology. They have the wrong Jesus. They have James Cone's Jesus. The Jesus that couldn't understand Hegel. Are you kidding me? Jesus probably couldn't understand Hegel because he didn't have a PhD. Are you kidding? Hegel? Have you read Hegel? Hegel wasn't. But see, when you start off with the wrong Jesus, you will, by definition, will have a weak theology. And that's why you can have churches in the African American community who claims to worship the ignorant, stupid Jesus who couldn't understand Hegel and didn't have a PhD. Their stupid understanding of Jesus. That's why you can have churches like that and still vote for abortion and LGBTQ and transgenderism. You can have African American churches that are theologically bankrupt because they have the wrong Jesus. They have an ignorant Jesus who didn't have a PhD instead of the real Jesus who created the world and is all powerful and all knowing. That's the real Jesus. And if you have James Cone's Jesus, black liberation theology Jesus, you've got the wrong Jesus.
For such a time as this,